And so we reached the penultimate match in this lab. Lab 89 loses finals, Rahmone against SKiPS. And I say penultimate match if there is no bracket reset.
2, 1, go!
SKiPS going Joker again. Had a bit of a discussion with him before he played this set, and he said he's just trying to work on his Joker overall and just improve him more. And he did also tell me that, yes, Luigi does lose to Shulk, but his main reason for using Joker in the first place against Robbie AK-47 was just to work on him overall. I think Rahmone probably punished just a bit too early when SKiPS was holding down B. Very nice counter. Rahmone is pretty much going to make it back unless he gets intercepted like that from SKiPS. SKiPS has a very good ledge pressuring game overall with Joker and Luigi as well. And as I was saying a bit earlier on from Winners Finals, I think for someone like Rahmone who enjoys stalling in the air, whether it's off stage, by ledge, or even up in the air and trying to land back down on stage, I feel against certain characters, it's going to punish him heavily as a result. And it has cost him stocks in some scenarios. SKiPS is trying his best to get some consecutive hitboxes along the way, but it's just not working for him at the moment. He's still alive though, so he'll be happy with that. We've got a Stitch Face. We've got a Stitch Face. What's Rahmone gonna do with it? Oh goodness me, that was an opportunity, but warded out at just the time that Rahmone could not react to that. And he almost caught SKiPS there. Oh, beautiful punish. Again, heavily punishing Rahmone's stalling tactics with offstage play. Drops shield at the wrong time, but it's not going to do anything. But that is two down tilt hits. There's my words here, because this game is going so very fast. He reflects the turnip. Little nice touch there, adding more pressure onto Rahmone, making him think a lot more about his approach options. Especially if they've been very aggressive in nature. Reflects him again. This doesn't look like an ideal matchup for Peach and Daisy, it would seem. But I do wonder if it was the opposite way around, would Rahmone still be comfortable fighting against Joker? Or would he actually resort to counterpicking a character? I think that was the, fast falling first hitbox of forward air. It just sent Daisy a little bit up. SKiPS couldn't find a conversion out of it though. Rahmone, fairly lucky there, he didn't get punished for, once again, his slow recovery options from stalling in the air. It is a good strategy to use as Peach and Daisy, but I think he heavily relies on it too much, and once again, Joker's counter with Austin out. It's a pretty much, from what we've seen there, that was a pretty certain guaranteed 2-frame. So, in a somewhat blink of an eye, SKiPS has a 1-0 advantage. Rahmone sticking with Daisy. Don't think he has a counterpick character.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, very nice aggression earlier on with the down tilt hit. And he's already knocked up 49% on SKiPS. Back to what I said earlier, he actually downbeat, again, I wish I remember what it was called. I'll have to double check it soon. But he actually absorbed the blow of the Stitch Face turnip. So even when Rahmone is getting a Stitch Face turnip in games like this, he's not using them to their full advantage or potential. They're being reflected back at him. In some cases, that is, of course. Now SKiPS is stalling his recovery, does it very nicely, avoided any kind of attempts to catch him. Okay, both players once again jumping in the air, throwing out hitboxes. Good read there from SKiPS. Sends Daisy flying off the stage. Sorry, not off the stage, into the blast zone. Wow, that attack just managed to hit. It just didn't look like it was going to be possible because we saw no red flashes there. And once again, Rahmone is adding up a lot of damage into SKiPS so fast. As soon as he gets an approach on stage at 0 to low %, so... Oh my goodness, I love that so much. One of the most, probably one of the best unanticipated ways SKiPS thought Rahmone was going to act in that situation. Just a lot of short hopping now and throwing out hitboxes. They're trying to find a hit on each other. They're trying to find something. Rahmone found something with the turnip, but it's done nothing for him. They're trying to catch each other out in the air. They're going after each other in the air. Will Rahmone just managed to make it back? I thought it was too low to make it back in that incident. 1-0 to SKiPS. Loses finals. Sorry about that, guys. So both players are down to their last stock. Rahmone had the good advantage, but SKiPS is making a good comeback here. But this does answer my question from the first game I imposed myself, was that if the roles were opposite, as the trade worked out very nicely into Rahmone's advantage, if the momentum was swung the other way around, would Rahmone still feel comfortable in the matchup? And clearly that's the case overall, as we're now going on to game 3 with 1 apiece. Battlefield selecting the target's music, which I think is the ultimate remix, or a remix of another Smash Bros. Game. Same characters.
Joker.
Excuse me, guys.
3, 2, 1.
SKiPS would want to take the most advantage out of the platforms on Battlefield in terms of extending combos and also trying to punish Rahmone's stalling recovery tactics. But once again, both players, they're mostly just short or full hopping on stage, throwing out hitboxes, hoping that one of them is going to get some kind of approach out of it. It was working for SKiPS. Oh, that was a jab reset. My goodness. That is quite a heavy punish. And I really thought momentum has swung back into Rahmone on that situation, especially racking up like 66% in a matter of seconds. But that's not the situation. Wow, Peach's upsides just managed to hit this Joker in that scenario. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit surprised that SKiPS is not going for the arts encounter a bit more on stage, especially with how aggressive Rahmone can get with approaching, with float cancelling approaches, with Bear, and even Fair at times. That was a good awareness though on SKiPS' part. Okay, he lost the stock there, but before he did, he actually brought out Joker's up. Joker's down B to try to absorb any kind of hitbox was going to come his way, which was very likely going to be forward air in that scenario. And another good thing about that is that he'd also stalled his recovery, so he made it back safely, before he lost his first stock, of course. I think Rahmone would have preferred to have kept Joker by ledge, just have more pressure, but maybe that's down to Arsene being out, which is probably why he let SKiPS back on the stage, presumably. Back air, not going to kill just yet. Oh! Oh, what happened? I blinked. I blinked for a second and SKiPS lost his second stock. I don't know how. Did he accepted his fate and whatnot? Well, then Arsene went away just as he reached the edge of the blast zone. Oh, that's a lovely landing on the back air. He did a good job pressuring Rahmone anyway. So to get the stock is a bonus for him. Arsene out once again. And this could be a bit devastating on Rahmone if SKiPS lands several hits. Lovely parry. Oh, goodness me. It's going full advantage on SKiPS. 98%, but he wasn't on a platform. If he was, that would have been the game. And there's an SD. Very unanticipated way to win game 3. But hey, a good win's a win, so SKiPS is going to take it. He's one win away from Grand Finals, but the winner will face Mega Mark. Rahmone is counterpicking to Town and City. I think the blast zones are slightly smaller than usual. And going for Peach, which I believe at this point is just character preference.
3, 2, 1, go!
SKiPS overall has taken full advantage of Arsene's contributes to Joker. Back air pressuring from Rahmone, eventually gets an approach, which adds even more damage to SKiPS and puts him further at a disadvantaged state, trying to go for an up air, but Joker's down B, which again, I need to find out the name for that. Came to the rescue, and Arsene comes out to play. But is SKiPS going to get a chance to use Arsene? Yes, he is. Rahmone better respect Arsene a little bit more. I don't think he has been. Oh my goodness. It was just perfect timing though on SKiPS' part, so it was as if he fully intended to counterplay that, or bring it out at just the right time to mix up his recovery option. But right there we saw a good up smash on Rahmone, so he's got a good advantage, but how long can he keep on to it for? He was able to in game 2 earlier. Arsene out again. I really think that this is holding back Rahmone the most. When Arsene is out and he gets hit by him more often, Joker that is, with Arsene. And it's not just that, but it's also causing him to lose his stocks faster, as well as taking up a lot of damage as well. So I think him losing neutral and being pressured by SKiPS' Joker when Arsene is out is more devastating than Joker himself. Oh, beautiful read. Oh, he went for it again. I think they traded. Yeah, I believe that was Joker's up here and he just down there trading. Surely. But I really did thought SKiPS had the second stop there. It would have been a beautiful, beautiful catch. on a recovery option on Ramone's part. Tiptoe walking on the stage. Does manage to get Rahmone off stage. Beautiful catch with the ether with Arsene, of course. And we're still 3/4 of the bar. Oh dear, never mind. I was going to say, SKiPS had a really good, was in a really good position, but he gave up his second stock, I think, too easily. And he doesn't have Arsene as a result. And he's eaten up to 54% damage on his last stock. Make that 67. But Arsene is back out. SKiPS, as I said earlier, been landing. Oh no! Oh no. I think that was the first time SKiPS attempted a Drexel air dodge onto ledge, and he got heavily punished as a result. So we now have a Game 5 scenario. It's real fast and furious gameplay here. We're seeing very hectic on both parties. Both characters capable of taking out each other's stocks very quickly, and SKiPS is counter-picking Luigi. I honestly did not anticipate it. I thought he was happy with Joker. But I think SKiPS is now serious. He wants to get to Grand Finals. So let's see if he does with Luigi. Well, he's got an early start. Is this... Oh, he just missed the up B. That was such good positioning. But I think because he was closer to the ledge than usual, that's why Rahmone managed to escape, because I did see him floating away. Oh dear, Rahmone threw away the Stitch face. I know he hasn't managed to take full advantage or potential of the Stitch faces he's been getting. Trade is not good on Ramone's part, but it's very nice on SKiPS' part. Oh, very nice response from the trade earlier from Rahmone. Again, pressuring Luigi, especially because Luigi is one of those characters who is actually fairly weaker off stage. But look at that string of up airs from SKiPS. Set up on stage as well. More pressuring and punishing on SKiPS' part, especially on Ramone's aggressive play. Oh, just out of range of the up smash. Unlucky. Good fireball. Good fireball. It resulted in Daisy trading it with her fair. Poltergust catching out Rahmone there. Very nice Cyclone approach, and he does kill Daisy. SKiPS starting to toy with Rahmone now. That's fine and dandy as long as you don't lose your second stock so early, or even lose the match for that matter in the end. He's gone for it again, but yeah, he was too close to the ledge. Oh dear. I just didn't think, I just don't know what to say really. Like, part of me understood why Rahmone did that, but he SD'd in an earlier match in a similar situation like that. Anyway, SKiPS on to Grand Finals right now.